Hello there mates, Mooshi Gamer here, and this is ShadowRun Hong Kong Extended Edition. So this is a game I'm really excited to get into. I kind of picked this game a bit at random, so I have no idea what it's about. I kind of have an idea of what it's about, but I haven't played into this series very much. So let's just get right into it. What is this? Is there a difference? Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that we have to play this first. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Easy difficulties for new players or players with interest in seeing the story. Difficulty normal provides. I'll just go in the middle. I always go for the middle. If it's too hard, I can always turn it back down, but I don't want to cough out, so. Create your character. Oh. Wow, okay. What kind of character do I want to create? Human, elf, dwarf, orc, troll. I'll go for human, why not? Street samurai, mage, decker. Alright. Our freelance operators who follow a code of street honor. They are trained in the ways of traditional samurai warrior and in the practice of modern combat. That's cool. Physical adept. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally. I'm not a big magic person, but seeking to reach their utmost potential physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines using their magic to enhance their close combat abilities. Alright. Riggers use specialized cyber tech to control small robot-like vehicles called drones with their minds. They can use the ability to provide surveillance, support, and extra firepower when required. Decker. Shamans, okay. I know. Shamans believe that their magic comes from a totem spirit that guides their life path. This relationship allows them to summon spirits and command them to do their bidding. Shamans have the ability to conjure spells that mages cannot. Deckers use a cyber deck to jack into the Matrix, the worldwide information grid, and computer network. By projecting their minds into the electronic world, Deckers can find secrets others keep hidden away. They use programs and expert systems to fight off the projections that mega corporations place in their way. Mages specialize in the casting of spells, although that doesn't mean that they can't use physical weapons as well. Their spells cover a wide range of magical effects, from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation and degradation spells to healing spells. I think I'll go to Street Samurai. Let's see. I'll start with a blank slate. Oh no, I don't know how to do this. Okay. What do I do? Well, clicking that changes that, obviously. Oh, okay. I'm just incredibly blind. How do I get back to... Oh, there's so many options. Alright. It'll be the easiest for me to work with, I reckon. Oh, it wasn't even doing it anymore. Okay. That is a fabulous hairstyle. What else you got for me? Oh, what was that? Nah, not nearly big enough. Hair has to be big. It has to be. Yeah, they have a lot of hairstyles. I'll go with this one. Actually, I kind of liked it black. Go back to black. beard. I don't need that. Ah, and no horns, of course. Alright, well, that's probably a really basic style of character, but I like it. I like her. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. Okay, well, I know my character is close combat person, and so I should focus on things that are close combat-y. Alright, okay. I can't really do much. This one can be one is beyond their current close combat. Alright, so that I have combat rank 1. And melee weapons 1. What else I got? A measure of your physical resilience. Alright, so that's not important because I'm not going for that kind of build. I should do some of my range combat. And since I am going to be doing close combat, I should increase my dodge. I'll start off with a pistol. I always need a pistol. And the shotgun, why not? What's blocking here? Oh, nothing. Okay. I'm not doing spellcasting, I'm not doing... Oh, so everything I want is just in the first 3. I don't see no reason why to not have a cooldown. And unarmed just in case. Okay. And I'll increase my strength. Alright, so that leaves me with 1. I think that's good. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. Oh no, I don't even... Okay, I can guess what each one does. So it's corporate, security, gang, socialite, shadowrunner, academic. I can see how all of those would be helpful, but I guess I'm gonna go with shadowrunner. First name, Mooshi. Last name is Intercepted. Street name, what's my street name gonna be? MS. Just the initials. A Harebrained Schemes production.
You have one new message.
Hi.
An opening scene.
It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help.
No, I can't.
Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah. I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place. But you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here. I'm begging you.
Man, it sounds like you got God. I don't know if there's
Almost out of time.
anybody to meet. Well, I guess we'll find out either way. ShadowRun Hong Kong. There was a game before this one, it seemed, but I couldn't really tell if they were related by story or not. Hard landing. Raymond Black, the old man gave you a home once, took you and Duncan off the game-ridden streets of the Barrens, sheltered, educated, slapped sense into you both until you almost resembled productive members of society, and then you took off, left it all behind, landed behind bars for a time, tried to start a new life after that. It's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice, until out of the blue you got this cryptic message, a plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong right away. And wired to your account enough nuyen to pay for the flight, and then some. The descent is rough. A squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain punching into the suborbital transport. With a ragged shudder, the plane finally skids to a stop at the edge of the I hope I said that right, tarmac. An hour and an interminable number of emotionless security checkpoints later, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbor. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. I'm glad they gave me time to read that, because otherwise, I would not have had time to read that. Alright. Hong Kong Victoria Harbor, August 2056, monsoon season. You step from the churning of the water taxi to the ponderous rocking of the docks, your stomach lurching at the transition. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag when you stepped on board filled with gear, some stiff body armor, and a note, better safe than sorry. Above, smog-thick clouds hang low in the sky, reflecting the lights of the city in a nauseating swirl. The wind changes direction more than once, creating a heady stew of aromas, diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. That does not sound very appetizing. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean with in-your-face muscles and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Well, don't you look like shit? Duncan Wu, the closest thing you have to a brother. You haven't seen the man in 8 years, still as charming as ever. He grins. Green's not really your color, Mooshi. Doesn't go with that nice new armor I got you. As you open your mouth to respond, something shifts alarmingly in your stomach, a liquid bubbling sensation. Tough it out? Don't know what you're talking about. Must be this harbor lights messing with you. Nice to see. Look at least I'm not. Ha, I'll do this one. Must be guess you still got some of your old fortitude at least. Considering how much Synthala we used to put down, I'm surprised you couldn't handle a little chop. Anyway, we gotta go find Raymond. I thought he'd be here, seemed like it. Never showed up. He's still got that same baritone rasp. Had it since he was 12. Food developed early. Huh. Let's see. Did you try him on the comm? Nah, I just been wandering around the dock shouting his name. He says that I joke, but there's no concern in his voice. I've been trying for the last answer, no worried. Oh? What do you want to do now? You seem kind of tense. You're eating that fiber. Well, what do you want to do now? I'm not sure. We were to say he's an old man. He's out there alone somewhere. Let's see. I get it. I'm not sure you do. The orc bows his head. His voice sounds far away. He's not the same, Mooshi. Raymond hasn't met himself in a long time. Let's see. We're running a bit over. That's okay. How so? He's been restless, staying in his study inside his own head a lot, and he barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. He looks up at you and shrugs, and I didn't have an answer to turn to. Hell, wasn't too sure you were even still alive. Until Raymond managed to track down your number. The woman standing beside him breaks in. We should get along, Duncan. Head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up. Copy that, Sarge. They're waiting. They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu's gone private police. So, I'm wondering if I could save. There's save option? Oh, there is. Not at this point. Okay. Alright. Sarge? The woman taps her chest with an armored finger. Carter, Seattle Lone Star, I'm Duncan's partner. And superior officer. She grins. I'll let him carry my copy for me sometimes. Write my parking tickets, that kind of thing. I figured I could use some backup. Didn't know what Ray got himself into. I wasn't sure you were gonna show up. It's a toss-off remark, but there's an undercurrent of resentment in it. Ha. Well, surprise, here I am. Yeah, well, I wasn't so sure, you know? He shakes his head. Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, Mooshi. Seriously, but I'm gonna need some help, some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you, know what I mean? Memories of sleepless nights and lockup flash by, wondering if you ever see Duncan or Raymond again, wondering if you even wanted to. And then stepping out into the daylight, suddenly free, the fallout of some obscure corporate restructuring, a few hundred million worth of apology from your former jealous, and a decision to start a new life, to leave the past behind, all of it, until now. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, okay? Uch says you, his goggles reflecting the harbor lights. Yeah, okay. He scans the waterfront, frowning. Let's just find Raymond. He was supposed to meet us in the plaza on the other side of this pier. The sooner we find him, the sooner you all can have a big happy family reunion over dinner, Carter grins, and the sooner I can find a place to get a drink around here. Damn right. Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government and megacorp curled together, writhing in their basket of institutionalized corporation. No one can tell where the snake's body ends and its tail begins. That's what Raymond used to say. Duncan turns and starts down the pier. Carter follows. Alright. So now, can I save? I can. Create new save. Oh wait. Of course, that's the only option. Game saves. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. If you liked the video, comment or subscribe down below. I'm really excited to be playing this game. Mooshi Gamer signing out.